Shalom, everyone. This is Haftarah Nitzavim, Isaiah 61:10. If you want to raise your hand or annotate on the screen, here's how you do it. Let's jump right into it. Who would like to read? Okay, I guess I'll read. Sos asim badonai tagel nafshi belohai kihil bishani bigdei yesha meil tzedakah ya'atani kechatan יכהן פאר וכלכלה פדה חיליה. All right, so this is Isaiah. This isn't Genesis or Exodus. This is a little bit harder to read, but let's kind of jump right into it. Sos asim. And these two words look pretty similar, don't they? What do we have here? Sos asim. What's going on with this repetition?
But you have Ashish, no, Asis is Yitol.
So this is the one that says, I will rejoice. So what's the sos doing?
Is that ah
The O sound is your hint.
is is that what's it called? Infinitive absolute?
Absolutely. So this is adding emphasis. It's more than just I will rejoice, but rejoicing I will rejoice. Which in non-awkward English would come across as I very much rejoice or exceedingly rejoice. Badonai in the Lord. Tagel nafshi belohai. Okay, there's a zakef katon here, so let's take this as a section. Tagel nafshi belohai. Nafsh is nefesh, and e makes it my nefesh. My nefesh tagel. Looks like there's a root letter missing here. Tav at the front is either you or she. And because nefesh is feminine, I'm going to say it's probably she. She will gimel lamed.
I think it's a yod.
Very good. And the root is gil to, again, it's a synonym for being joyful, rejoicing. Tagil is the usual way of spelling it. So tagel seems to be sort of shortened or apocryphated. And so we could translate this as let my soul be joyful as a jussive. Kihilbishani bigdei yesha. What is the root of?
Yeah, you said we could
Yeah,
translate that as adjustive because it's apocryphated because the yod is missing.
perfect. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Jussives will drop out the mater letters, the mater lectionis vowel letters. So because it's missing, we can presume that this is a jussive. Yes. What is the root of hilbishani?
Lavash.
Lavash, to wear clothing. And because of the vowel pattern here, it makes it causative, he feel, which means he causes me to wear clothing. He has clothed, and then anni refers to me.
Me.
He has clothed me bigdei yesha.
With garments of salvation.
Salvation, right. Yesha is a seglet, a noun derived from yod shin ayin, salvation. Same root as Yehoshua or Yeshua, Yeshua, all of those. Teshua. Me'il tzedakah. So this is continuing the clothing figure of speech. Me'il is a robe of tzedakah, righteousness. Ya'atani goes with the me'il, right? Me'il tzedakah ya'atani. So there's another ani right there. Yod is yiktol, 3ms. So what's the root? All we see is an ayin and a tet. Maybe there's a.
Ayin tet yod.
What I would have said.
That's what I would say. Yeah, we can always check in a dictionary, but that's where I would start. What is it? La tot, ata. Okay. Ke chatan. Who is the chatan? The bridegroom. Ke is
Like,
like.
as,
As a or the bridegroom. Yichahen. Pe'er. All right, so these are not terribly common words, are they? Yichahen, there's a yiktol yod. The root is
Priest.
administer.
Cool.
It's more like a minister. But yeah, a kohen, we think of a priest. A kohen could also be a government official. It's basically someone who is in charge of ministering something. So he will minister pe'er, what's the word I'm thinking of? Nope, I can't think of it.
Splendor, something.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember what it is.
um,
Something to do with splendor. Okay. The ev, it's calling ornaments, and that's a disjuncting cantillation mark. V'chakala, who is the kala? Right?
Right.
Bride, and like the bride, tade cheleha.
hmm
So this is from the root Ain Dalet Yod, 3fs, Tav at the front, and then Kelim are essentially
Tools.
vessels, tools, things, useful things, but they are her useful things. So we're going to assume that she's adorning herself with not tools, but something beautiful, like like jewels or ornaments. All right, comments, questions?
It's a beautiful verse.
All right, who would like to read the next one?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Cheryl.
כארץ תוציא צמחה וכגנה זרועך תצמיח, כן אדוני אלוהים יצמיח צדקה ותהילה נגד כל הגויים.
Great reading. כי הארץ תוציא צמחה. Tzemach is a plant or a bud or something like that. If a person is a vegetarian, they're tzimchoni. Tzimcha would be her bud or plant. Ki haaretz totzi, she causes to come forth tzimcha, her buds. Uchagana zerueha, and like a garden, a gina, gimel nun nun, not a gina, sorry, a gana, zerueha. So this, we can see the root zera, seed, but that which has been sown, I guess, that belong to her, those things which have been sown, tatzmiach. You can see it's the same root as tzemach. They cause to spring forth, and that's an etnach, the pausal, halfway point of the verse. Ken Adonai Elohim. Well, why did you read this as Elohim?
Because we don't pronounce the
It's
tetragrammaton
preceded by Adonai.
Good. You
out of
vote correct.
respect.
Right. So Jewish tradition says don't pronounce God's name as it's written. Use some sort of a circumlocution instead. Usually that substitute is Adonai, but when it's in front of the actual word Adonai, then you get a chirik right here to remind you of the vowels in Elohim. So you have a reduced vowel right here, and you have a chirik right here. It reminds you of the vowels in Elohim. Sometimes the cholam is included, but usually it's not. In modern context, you could say Hashem, or somebody would dare pronounce God's name. You do that too. Yatzmiach. Wait a second. Ken Adonai Elohim Yatzmiach Tzedakah Utehila. This is beautiful. He causes to spring forth or bud righteousness and praise. I love it. Neged kol hagoyim, before all of the nations.
So we have a synonym here. The Yod Mem Het, and what's the other one? A Yod Sade Aleph, spring forth, bring forth.
This one with, are you referring to Yatzmiach?
It's this one, yes.
All right, so this one is Tzadi Mem Chet, same as this one, same as this one. And then Totzi simply means causing Yatzah, causing something to come forth or to go out. But yeah, since they're both kind of referring to plants, I guess you could call them somewhat synonymous. He's causing to come, the earth causes to come out the buds, so also the Lord causes to spring forth, using plant terminology, righteousness and praise. Yeah, definitely
This is
making a
good.
comparison between the two. Shalom, Eileen. Welcome. Would you like to read?
Eileen.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yes, I would like to read.
Excellent. Go ahead.
Zion lo asher ule ma'an Yerushalayim lo eshkoto al yatza ze
Yitzeh.
yatse pene kenaga ze zeko
Tzidka.
Vishuati
Vishuata.
Veyushata que levado llevar.
Good. Kelapid Yiv'ar. All right, what do we have here? We can split this verse up using the cantillation marks. We can split that up, and this, and here, and of course, end of verse. So that turns a big problem into small problems. Lema'an Tzion lo echeshe. What's the root of echeshe?
Is it Het Sheen Yod?
Yeah, exactly. Chet Shin missing Yod. Aleph at the front says, I will. For the sake of Zion, Zion, lo echashe, I will not keep silent. I will not hold my peace. Ulma'an Yerushalayim, and for the sake of Jerusalem, lo eshkot. Has anyone ever heard the word sheket? Sheket is quiet. So eshkot, I will not stop or rest or be silent or something like that. Ad yetze chanogah, until the going forth, until it will go forth like brightness. Tzidkah. What is the at the end?
Jerusalem.
It's referring back to Jerusalem.
Her.
Yeah, her, exactly. Her tzidk or tzedek, righteousness. Vishuatah, and her Yeshua, salvation. Kelapid, lapid is like a torch or a lamp. Yiv'ar is burning. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
What's the root of Yiv'ar?
Ba'ar,
Ba'ar.
bo'er, yeah. Let's see, if something is burning, it is bo'er. And if you're causing something to burn, then it's bi'er. So this is the PL, cause something to be burning, and bo'er means it is burning. That's the kalvinyan.
So that burns. Is that a Yitol?
Absolutely.
Yitol call?
Yep. Yeah, it's a yiktal instead of a yiktol simply because of the guttural. But yeah, it's a yiktol, it's kal, binyan. Absolutely. All right, who wants to read the next one?
I'll
Please,
read.
please go ahead.
V'ra'u goyim tzidked.
What?
V'chol tzidked. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Tzidkech.
Mm-hmm.
V'chol melachim kivodech. V'korah lach shem chadesh. No, Hadash. Asher Pi Adonai Yikovenu.
Ooh, that right there.
Yikovenu.
That one right there looks really interesting. Huh. All right. Anyway, let's break it up. Here's a katon. Here's the etnach. There's another katon. And a verse. So we're breaking it up into four parts again. Vera'u goyim tzidkech, and they will see. Resh Aleph Yod, and they will see. Who will? The goyim will see. What will they see? Tzidkech, the tzidk or tzedek, that belongs to
Your righteousness.
you, exactly, your righteousness. V'chol melachim kvodech.
And all the kings, your glory.
Well, that's not a sentence. Where's the verb?
Inferred.
Right, exactly. It's an ellipsis. We're using the same verb here in the first part as we're using over here. They will see, the nations will see your righteousness, and all of the kings will see kevodech, your glory. V'kora lach shem hadash. Let's see, and you shall be called. Wow. What's that doing there?
Shall be called.
Why
Shall
is
be
why is there a
called.
holam there?
You shall be called Kura. Oh, and you shall be called. What is that? Uh, is that a Vekatol?
I think it could be a vekatal. What binyan?
Mm, okay, uh, uh, it must.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe myself when I do this, but I'm wondering. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I don't know. Call. I can't find a pattern.
Okay,
Can
so
you do that with a participle? Can you muck
it,
around like it's a
yeah, see,
verb?
that's not a. It's, if it were a participle, it would be kore,
Eh,
right?
yeah,
Kore.
yeah.
So this vowel being an original Hirik yod turning into a tsere, this is an
Mhm.
original IE vowel.
So it can't
It
be.
doesn't really turn into an ah vowel.
Yeah.
So what other verbal form can take an O here? I'm not even 100% about this myself, but if we couldn't
I
put
like an
a dagesh
infinitive.
here, if we couldn't put a dagesh here, then that could cause an U to become an O. What would that be?
Pool.
PL or Pual?
Pu'al, yeah.
Pual.
Pool. Yeah.
I have never seen kara in the pu'al. It makes me want to go check and make sure. What verse is this? Verse the
Pool.
11, 12, 13. Isaiah 61:13. I want to look at this. Oh, it has to load. All right, so we'll look at that in a second. But the fact that it's showing up as a passive, you shall be called, makes me wonder, what what passive verb is this? There are basically two of them or three of them, nifal, hu'al, hufal. And so because of the resh, a pu'al, let me look it up here and see. Isaiah 61, was it 4 or 3? Isaiah, what am I doing wrong?
You're way back in the beginning.
Oh,
This starts at verse 10. We started at verse 10.
oh, we started at verse 10. That's right. So it
I
was
think
14.
so.
14. Interestingly, though, there's a korah right there.
Hold
Let me
on.
type in the right verse. All right, here's
And
10.
you shall be called again oaths of righteousness.
There it is, korah. All right, so what's going on here? Let me move over to this. Who all, third masculine singular.
Yes,
Wow,
you're so smart.
a poo all. How about that? And while I'm here, I want to go ahead and peek at this one.
But
And
not an obvious pu'al,
no,
right?
no. Mostly because you wouldn't expect kore or kara to show up in PL or pual anyway. That's really interesting to see it showing up in a pual. All right, back to here. So end. It really does look like a 3ms. And shall be called, that is, name, a new name shall be called to you. I guess that's the best way to translate it.
Mhm.
Asher pi Adonai, and then this fun gem right here,
Mhm.
Yikovenu.
Permanency, keba, uh, ka- lekavot, to confirm, or like to make something keva is like permanent instead of temporary.
So that's from the root kuf bet yod.
Copy. Now you shall name copy. I think like confirm or something like that.
I have here nakav. Oh,
Oh, engrave? No.
yeah, puncture, perforate, with more or less violence. Specify
Well, they
designate.
didn't have pens and pencils, so uh,
Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. Now I get it. All right, that's looking a lot better. Okay, so this would be the same. This would be the same root as nekeva. Um, without getting X-rated, it's to be punctured or whatever. But anyway, so if the root is like this, then the expected form would be that. And this O right here is the reason we're getting a reduced kamatz right there.
and the noon is the dagesh.
The noon is the assimilated letter into the kuf. So as soon as we lose the stress right here to the enu, then this has to drop down to a shva or a reduced kamatz. Wow. Yikovenu. How about that? And does anyone want to venture a guess as to why there's a dagesh in the noon here?
Nerget?
Question, is this Nephal or Call?
It is kal binyan yiktol
Call, Etal. Okay, so it's
from the root noon
one.
kufet.
two,
So
and-
Yinkov becomes Yikovenu. So all of this is a suffix.
Is that an energic noon?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
It's an energic noon combined with the suffix hu, isn't it?
Mhm.
Enhu becomes en. So he shall designate to him. That is the
The
mouth
name
of
is
the.
it?
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah,
from the?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I think the the antecedent is referring back to the name. So the
Mhm.
mouth is the subject that's doing the action of designating the name,
Mhm.
a new name. Cool. So what is the new name?
Not for you to know yet.
Haha, bummer. All right. Who would like to read?
Sure, can you go back one more
Yeah,
time to that one?
yeah, of course.
So, so it's who is the suffix? What's the noon there for? Just remind me.
Sure. So just for anyone for whom this would be helpful, I'm just going to spell everything out really quick. All right. So we should have had Yinkov
Mm-hmm.
plus an energic noon plus a 3ms suffix. So the energic noon's function
Mm-hmm.
varies depending on whom you ask. Most of your Hebrew scholars will tell you it really doesn't mean anything by biblical times, but we can tell from analogy to Arabic that adding a noon inserts a level of certainty
Mm-hmm.
to the verb. So you could possibly translate this as he will certainly do such and such to such and such. That's the origin appears to be the original
Gotcha.
function of the energic noon. So here we've got the.
Thank you.
I'm going to use a different letter just in case this is helpful to different letter, a different color. This is helpful to anyone. Noon assimilates here. This loses stress, drops to shva, which is preserved as a reduced kamatz. And then noon assimilates together with the hay, and that's where we get yikovenu.
Mm. Thank
What a
you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, who wants to read next?
Wow.
Yeah, right.
When you combine this verse with the previous word and verse that we just looked at, this is Job 19:22, Psalm 22. This is piercing. That word is used in the form of pierce, to pierce through.
Yeah.
That last word
Mm-hmm.
is
Right.
amazing.
Yep, that's right. If anyone's ever
Oh.
read the Siloam inscription, it refers to the tunnel that was made in the days of Hezekiah as a nikbah. Obviously, when you're breaking through rock, you have to chip, chisel, break into the rock, and so it uses that root.
Which means to pierce, you said, or to break. What does it mean?
Pierce, pierce, properly to
Pierce.
pierce. Yes.
Pierce.
All right. Any takers?
Yeah, I will if no one else will.
By all means.
Uh, the Hayit. Hang on. The Hayit Averet Tiferet Biyad Adonai Utzenif Meluha Bechaf Elohayich.
Excellent. There it is, Cheryl. This is the word we were thinking of for pe'er,
Mhm.
tiferet,
Oh,
I think
glory.
I've seen it translated splendor,
Yeah.
translated that before.
Yeah. Glorifying something, making it more, giving it more splendor. Very good. V'hayit. What's the at the
Hayit.
end? What's the tav at the end?
Two feminine singular,
Yeah. You did something. What is the vav at the front doing?
but vekatal or
Right.
and
Good. So it turns it into incompleted. And you shall be a,
shall be
a teret, a crown of
obtained
tiferet.
crown of glory.
A teret
To
tiferet. A
the
little bit of a rhyme right there. Biyad Adonai, in the hand of the Lord.
hand of the Lord.
Kind of wonder
Sniff,
what that, huh?
sniff, ooh, sniff. It's a funny word, and it's a modern word, but I can't remember what it's
It's a scarf.
used. What is it?
A scarf
A
around
scarf?
around your neck. A scarf.
That's a seif. That's a
Oh,
seif, but
sa'if. Sa'if.
yeah, no, sniff,
Sneef.
sniff. Like a booth or something like that.
You know what?
In modern Hebrew,
Yeah, like a hut.
there's something small, like
Ah, yeah,
in the
like
public.
a little cell or cabin. Sneef, maybe, yeah. If you can look it up, that would be helpful. Otherwise, I can try to do it.
Mhm.
But here
I'll
they
look it
call
up.
it a diadem. Okay, melucha of royalty, b'chaf Elohayich, in the palm of your God. So my question is, why is an ateret, a crown, or a diadem in the hand of your God? Because he is giving, I mean, usually a crown is worn on the head.
He's saying they are. He's saying she is
Hmm.
a crown of glory in his hand. Like
So what's the crown doing in his hand? I thought crowns go on heads.
Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago we read Isaiah 49:16, and it says, "My covenant will be engraved in the palm of my hand."
Hmm, that's right.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Isaiah 49:16.
Engraved on the palms of your hand.
Yeah, and then that's reiterated in Job 19:22, I believe. He's talking about using an iron pencil.
Neat,
Interesting.
neat. A tzanif is a headdress or a turban.
yeah, I just found it too.
Snifa. A tznifa is a neighing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, right. When it's talking about the turban that goes on the Levite's head, it's a tzanif.
I think they use a different name than that in when it's about Joshua and the mitre on his head. And,
Oh, in Zechariah?
and yeah, I think
Oh,
Zechariah.
okay. All right.
high priest. Yeah.
Right, exactly. The high priest's mitre. All right, I'll read this one. Lo ye'amer lach od azuva ולארצך לא יאמר עוד שממה, כי לך יקרא חפצי בה, ולארצך בעולה, כי חפץ אדוני בך, וארצך היא באל. There are a lot of songs about Beulah land, aren't there? What is the root of Beulah? Beulah?
Baal.
Right. So Baal meaning master, a Beulah would be one who is
Husbanded, my
lit
new word.
right. Literally, it's one who has been mastered in the sense of being married. Beulah is a wife who has been married to a husband, been husbanded. Lo ye'amer. What binyan is ye'amer?
Nifal.
Is it Nifal?
Right. And you
AI.
don't get the dagesh because of the aleph, so it compensatorily lengthens to a tzere. Lo ye'amer. It or he will not be said, lach, to you, od, anymore, azuva. So I guess she was being called azuva, which is the same pattern as be'ula, but a very, very, very different meaning, isn't it? What is azuva?
Forsaken.
Forsaken. Yeah, so I wouldn't say forsaking, but forsaken.
Is that like a passive participle
Yes, it's
then?
a passive, it's a call passive participle. She who is forsaken. ולארצך לא יאמר עוד שממה. Okay, so that one's a pretty common word, shamam, to be desolate, destroyed. Hilach yikare, is this also a nifal?
Yes.
For
Yes.
you, it or him or something will be called chefziva. So I wonder how many times we read the English Bible and see something like that and go, yep, okay, whatever that means. But here in the
Cute
Hebrew,
name.
we see what it means. Chefzi, chefzivah, what does it mean?
Uh, my desire is in her.
There it is. My desire is in her. She's no longer azuvah, forsaken, or shmama, but rather chefziva, my desire is in her, and be'ula, married, being to a husband. Ki chafetz Adonai bach, for the desire, there's that same word, of the Lord is in her, in you. The altzech ti ba'el, and your land, she
Shall be husbanded.
shall be, ba'el would be married. Oh,
Is IAE, is that
that's nifal.
Shay?
Nifal.
Is that Nifalt?
It's nifal, yeah.
Or is it
It's a
just
yik.
fooling us?
No, it's a yiktol nifal, standard
Mm.
form. In the yiktol, it's supposed to be yikatel. Yikatel. So E-A-E.
So, teen. Shall be the B is the B
Yes,
gives it.
that's
Yeah.
the passive. She shall be married. That is the land. Altsech. All right. Who wants to read the next one?
I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead, Tim. Thanks.
There's a warning. I am practicing on my VHS, so
Excellent.
I'm struggling, but
If you're struggling, it means you're growing.
okay. So verse yeah. Ki yival bakur betula yiv aluch banayich sos chatan al kala yasis alayich Elohik.
Wow. Level with me, Tim. Did you transliterate that?
I have no. I read through this before. I was working on it on the
Wow.
last verse.
I'm totally floored at how well you read.
Tim, that means you
Ama-
have to read all of them from now on.
Oh, mercy. Come on.
I have no idea what it sounded like. I'm nervous. I have
No,
no
no,
idea what
yeah,
it sounded
no,
like.
no. So here's the thing. I'm familiar with your skills, Tim, and I was absolutely floored. I'm very impressed. You read very well. Ki yiv'al bachor tivula. There's a katon right there, so we can put a pause. Yiv'aluch banayich. There's an etnach. Umsos chatan al kala. Yasis alayich Elohayich. End of verse. Okay, so here we have I say just, a standard Kal Yiktol, for he will marry. Who will? Bachor, a young man. And whom does he marry? Betula, either a young marriageable woman or virgin, either one. Yiv'aluch. What's going on here? Help me understand what's happening here. Yiv'aluch.
They will marry you.
So the at the end is 2FS, and then the yod and the u is the subject. They will. So why is this instead of o? I thought in yiktol there's supposed to be an o vowel.
Or it could be Yiktal.
And why would it be yiktal instead of yiktol?
Because they wanted it to be.
It's a
And
guttural. It's a guttural.
Oh,
pesky guttural, that's all. Right.
thank you.
Either if there's a guttural or if it's a state of being verb, then you can get the sound.
But
Here,
marry is
so
not a state of being verb, right?
But it's a guttural.
But it's a guttural.
yeah, it's hard. Honestly, it's hard for me to know if it's a state of being verb because the guttural is there. And
Mm.
what you could do is if you could find this verb in the katal form, then you should expect the katal form to be Baal like this if it's a regular verb, and if it's a state of being verb, then what would it be?
Ba'al or ba'ol.
Either Ba'el or very rarely Ba'ol. There are only a few verbs that have the O sound. And the two most, no, three,
Yeah.
three most common would be Yachol or Yachol, to be able, Katon, to be small,
Mm.
and then Yagor, to be afraid. There may be others, but those are the three that come to my mind. But most all the other statives have this form right here, and if it doesn't show up as this in the Bible, then, or rather, if it does show up as that, then you can be certain it's not a state of being. But then again, I mean, being married. Oh, wait. This isn't the verb to be married, is it? This is to marry someone. Yeah, totally. It's not stative. Okay. I was thinking to be married. I'm like, well, it kind of sounds stative. No, it's an active verb. They will marry you. Who will? Banayich. Um, assuming that's the young men, the sons in the city, in the land. Umsos chatan. There's that sos again. Um, well, msos. What's the mem for? That's supposed to be a PL of sorts?
Is it a
A
participle?
participle.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Um, Wait. Is this mm, okay? If it's a participle, then what binyan?
Usually it's a PL with a schwa under it, but
Unless it reduced from something like mesos or me. Let's go over and see what's happening in the morphological dictionary here. מלוכה, בכף, עזובה, צאתי באל, בעמסם, בכור, בתולה. Did I pass it? Let's see. No, five is what Tim read, isn't it? Alchemotayich. There it
right
is.
there, right where you are. Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so what does it have to say about this word? It says it's an masos, like makom.
Yeah, it's a noun.
That's a noun.
But
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So let me think of some others. Moshav, well, makom, mavo, makor, makor. I think so. Anyway, so it's a noun. It's a maktal, which ultimately comes a miktal pattern, and the vav pulls that ah into an o. Masos. Okay, I should have known that. So this is a construct then. So this is rejoicing, or what's the noun for
What's it?
joy?
It said joy and the
Yeah,
joy of
yeah.
the
I thought that's
bridegroom.
exactly that's what I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to do is turn this verb into a noun. So it would be the joy of the bridegroom, right? And the joy of the bridegroom, al kala, concerning or regarding
yeah,
the bride.
it goes back to ki. It's related. Ki la 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 and ki
Ah,
da la
okay. Good. So ki la 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 all the way to here we get another and la 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 la.
la.
Yasis alayich Elohai. So just as this and this, so also Yasis alayich Elohai. Your God will or does rejoice over you. Sam, you have your hand up?
Yes, I just wanted to make a comment. That word Bethula in the first line there it's a different word than the word Amah, which is used in Isaiah 7. And
Oh, you're right.
this particular word here is specifically a virgin, whereas Amah is just a young woman or a marriageable age woman,
Thank you for that
which it
correction.
implies virgin, but
Excellent.
this is specifically virgin.
Excellent. Thank you so much for mentioning that.
Is that the same root as the betul, the husbanded word?
No, that's Baal.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're referring to the family member, um, what was it? Was it the father of Laban or the father of, oh, who was it?
Betuel?
It was
Oh,
in this
was that
reading
Betuel?
a few slides ago.
Yeah, that's Baal. So Beula means she's married. Where was that? Beula right here.
Yes,
There it is. As opposed to
that Ayin
Beula.
Lamed.
Hmm. Very good. All right. Who would like to read next?
I would.
All right, go ahead, Cheryl.
חומותייך ירושלים, הפקדתי שומרים. Sing it, Jared. כל היום וכל הלילה. תמיד, תמיד לא יחשו המזכירים את אדוני על דמי, על דמי לכם.
Domi. Domi.
דומי.
Okay, Domi lachem. I'm sorry, I don't know the tune. What's the tune?
Um, Yeah, like I'm gonna sing, right? In your dreams.
Well,
In
you
your
asked
dreams.
me to sing.
החומותייך עיר דוד, החומותייך עיר דוד, הפקדתי שומרים כל היום וכל הלילה. דרה דרה dara, 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 da. That one. Only they
Look it up.
changed Jerusalem to Ir David, to City of David, in the song.
Well, they needed it to rhyme or have a certain number of beats, I suppose.
I guess so.
Okay, wonderful. Al chomotayich Yerushalayim hifkadati. Well, no, it'd be yeah, hifkadati shomrim. All right, where that's a kamatz. I mean a katon, zakef katon. Here's the etnach. There's the katon.
That's it.
כל היום וכל הלילה תמיד לא יחשו. There's that יחשו, keeping peace, keeping silent. המזכירים את אדוני על דומי לכם. So what's the root of domi? Oh, Aline, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
What does that word have to do with the word peace? Because the word peace is usually the word shalom, isn't it?
This word right here has to do with keeping silent. Is this the one you mean? So keep holding their peace in the sense of keeping silent. And all right, does anyone know what the root of domi is?
I think it's Dom.
Dom?
And I think so. The noun is Dom.
Oh, I want to agree with you. I just want to look at it. That's all. Here it is, domi. No, it's not dumb. It's not
It's
dumb.
not blood.
No, it's not that one. Ugh, come on. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. That's why. Okay. We have the me cutting off rest or silent, which comes from, oh, there you go. The mum is to be silent.
The mom.
Let's
That's
look at
it.
this one. The me comes from 1820, which is the ma, to be dumb, silent, fail, perish, destroy. Uh-oh, what have I done?
Dom is wrong, man.
Trying to do this right here. There we go. And I've really messed it up. There. Yeah, I'm just messing it up. I'm just going to close that. Okay.
So it's Dama.
So it's right, from Dalit Mem Yod, exactly. Oh, right. Like the word pri, pei resh yod. So
Pri.
also this reduced vowel hirik yod, and we're getting this o vowel here because it was probably originally a seglet, like yofi. Yofi has penultimate stress, but then a lot of times these seglets will actually get final stress. Ooh, there it is. Think of the word holy, sickness, which oftentimes turns into
Holy.
holy with a reduced kamatz.
Mhm.
So there's a good analogy for it. Domi and holy, they both come from a final yod root.
So how did they translate?
Being silent, dumb, quiet.
Okay, they
So,
say take no rest here. It's not okay. No rest from speaking.
apparently, yeah. I guess being in contrast to mazkirim, making mention or holding one's peace. Huh.
It almost like don't be quiet about it.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a short one. Who wants to read? All right, I'll read. Va'al titnu domi lo ad yechonen va'ad yasim et Yerushalayim tehila ba'aretz. And so we've got the halfway point right there. Yeah, that's probably good. Al titnu. What's the root of titnu?
Natan.
Yeah, we have a noon missing right here. Natan. You all shall not or don't give domi, silence, rest, lo, to him, ad yechonen, until he will establish, ad yasim, until he puts places or sets, et Yerushalayim, puts Jerusalem, tehillah ba'aretz, as a praise in the earth. Amen.
Can't wait.
What's the root of tehillah?
Um,
Yeah. Allah?
Exactly. Oop, don't do that. That's a different word. Halal, to praise, like hallelujah. Okay. How about this one?
Shmat.
I'll read it, or Cheryl gonna
Uh-huh.
read?
No, you go
Sure.
ahead.
Go ahead, Tuesday.
Yo, go ahead. I'll be quiet.
Tuesdays first.
Okay. Nishba Adonai bimino uvizroa uzo im eten et devanech od ma'akal le le oivan le oivayich
Good.
ve'im yo ve'im yoshu
Yishtu.
v'nei necha tiroshech asher yaga'at bo.
Excellent. Here, this is a shin dot, so it's yishtu. And yeah, from drinking, shata.
Oh, I said yoshtu.
That's
Yes,
all right. The best
sorry.
of us make mistakes, don't they? There's an etnach. Here's a katon, another katon. Good. Nishba Adonai bimino uvizroa uzo. So the Lord has nishba, shava, sworn, made an oath. Bimino, yamin is his right hand. He has sworn with by his right hand. Uvizroa, so this is a synonym, and his arm of ozo, his strength. What is the root of ozo?
Oh,
See the dagesh?
Yes.
It's ein, sein, sein. Ein, sein, sein. The oo is coming from the seglet pattern. So we get to see like oz. If this were a regular seglet, it should have become ozez, ozez, in the same way that kodesh, kodesh. But no, kodesh was originally kuj. So this also is originally uz, uzo. His strength. Im eten et dganech. If I will give your grain, od, more, ma'achal, to be food, le'oyevayich. Who is an oyev?
enemy.
Is that a kal participle? Oyev?
Mhm. It's a noun.
The kal participle. I mean,
Okay.
granted, okay, I have to be careful how I say this, I suppose. Its form is that of a kal participle, but you are correct that it is being used substantively as a noun, much like a shofet or a kohen. It's still a kal participle, but it's used as a noun. The im yishtu nechar, and if they will drink, that is the sons of the stranger, drink what? Tiroshech, tirosh, the new wine, your new wine. Asher yaga'at, from the root yaga, that you have yaga labored bo in making it.
Question.
Hmm.
The call participle, oyev. Oh, why is that a participle? I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's because of the pattern oe, just like
Oev,
shofet.
right. But it has a
Mhm.
pa.
Right. So it's the holam tzere. Oe,
Yes.
oe, oe. So an oyev in the plural becomes oyeve, or in this case, oyevayich, because of the 2fs plural suffix, oyevayich, your oyevim. If we wanted to say
Because it's
your,
plural.
right,
Enemies. Got
sure.
it.
If we
Okay.
wanted to, we could do the same thing to shofet. If it's your plural judges, it would be shofetayich. Same pattern. Oyevayich shofetayich. Or
The Yiddish,
kohanayich. What's that?
mm, the Yiddish oive, does it come from that?
It's so funny. I mentioned that to an Israeli and they're like, "Oh, you know what? That's interesting, but I don't think it's related."
There's no, it's just an expression.
It certainly helps me remember. It's like oyev, oyeve, oyve. Yes, apparently it's an expression. I'd like to know what the origin of it is. All right. How about the next one? Who wants to read? Cheryl?
Okay. Um, ומאספף, כי מאספף, או יאכלוהו, והיללו את אדוני ומקבציו ישתוהו בחצרות קודשי.
Very good. I'm glad you noticed the Kamatz Katan here, Kodshi.
Mhm.
And Kim Asfav Yocheluhu. Pause
And
right
then
there.
after Adonai.
And then after Adonai.
And then Yishtu has a tifcha.
Tipcha, that's good. Or Tifcha. And comes from the root tafach or tefach, which is hand breadth. Tefach. So tipcha, take a hand breadth of time. And Kim Asfav. Me'asef. Who is a me'asef?
The gatherers.
Somebody who stops.
Yeah, exactly. Asaf, to gather together. And his gatherers, yocheluhu, they shall eat
It.
It.
it, whatever it is.
The
Probably from the
grain,
previous verse. The gun, yeah.
the
The gun from the previous verse. Vihilu, and they, this is a vekatal, and they praise et
vehilelu.
Adonai. And they will praise the Lord.
Is that vehilelu? Vehilelu.
It's a
And they will
PL.
praise.
Right.
And they will praise its vector. Okay.
Very good. Vekatal, and they will praise the Lord. Umikabetzav. Ooh, there's another one. So
Mikabetz. Kabats.
likabetz, to gather together,
Mhm.
or actually caused to come together, something like that.
Lahikabet.
Well,
Oh.
it's not
So
hefio.
this is PL, right?
It's a PL
Lahikabetz.
participle.
Oh, lahikabetz would
PL
be
participle.
Lehikabetz would be nifal,
like to be gathered.
to be gathered,
Lahikabetz.
right? But this is
Okay.
the ones who are causing things to be gathered together.
Mikabetz. So a mikabetz, is that a participle?
Yeah, it's a PL participle. Mikabetz, like midaber.
Okay.
Yishtuhu, they shall drink it, probably referring to the tirosh, the new wine. Bechatzrot, in the chatzrot, the courtyards of Kodshi, my holiness.
Question.
Hmm.
Did you say yeesh to who is they shall drink it?
Yeah, so the yishtu means they will drink, and then the hu is a suffix.
Yeesh to. Oh, because the shurik is in the kibbutz, right? Yeesh
Right,
to.
right. So the u vowel is under the tav. Yes, they shall drink
Yeah.
yishtu.
The new wine, I
But
guess.
but I guess what I want to follow up with is because this verb ends here where I've drawn the orange line, this verb ends with a vowel.
Mm,
That's why the suffix that it's taking starts with a consonant. It's using who instead of o.
because it ends with a vowel. Yet
Yeah,
another rule you're throwing in there, Jared.
Okay.
it's not me who's making up the rules. I'm just trying to make sense of them. When to add who instead of o. If I wanted to say he will guard him, I could say yishmero like that. But if there's a vowel here at the end, like they will guard him, then yishmeru requires a consonant before I add a vowel. So that's why it becomes who at the end.
Good.
Thank you.
I love your
It's
question.
interesting that just going back just to comment, it's Terush is the new wine, and they will
Tirosh.
drink new
Hmm.
wine, the new wine in the courts of the Lord, and Yeshua talked about the new wine versus the old.
And the
It's
old is
Is
just
it
better.
new because the word has rosh in it?
Mm, I don't I don't
Where,
think so.
I mean, where's the word new here?
No, it's
yeah,
not.
No.
It's just it's kind of how do I say this? It's kind of like how you give a different name to a young deer, you call it a fawn. It's
Yeah.
it's like certain things have a completely different name than their older counterpart. So that's what's happening here. It's not yayin, it's not wine, it's tirosh. So by definition, tirosh is the fresh stuff, the new wine. It's not the old dated stuff. But tell you what, if I can get this thing over here to work, maybe I can look up that word. Oh, yes, it's doing it. Wonderful. So where's the word tirosh? Here it is. Tirosh.
Yosef.
It says it comes from this.
Fresh squeezed out,
Yeah. Oh, really? Yarash.
fresh squeezed out juice,
Are you
grape juice.
serious? It says it comes from Yarash? No, really?
Where were you just before this?
Okay, so I was hovering over tirosh.
Okay, tirosh, must, they call it must or fresh grape juice, just squeezed out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, rarely fermented wine. Huh.
Right. So, what I was just wondering about is how they say that this word tirosh comes from the root. Click on that. Yaresh,
Okay.
to occupy in the sense of expelling. So tirosh is the stuff that has been freshly expelled out of the fruit. I don't know. That sounds kind of creative to me, but I suppose it's a possibility. Hmm.
To occupy in place to cease having the new wine replacing the old.
No, no, no. Um, sorry.
Occupy, drive, possessing
Okay,
place.
so instead of occupy, it's saying that the idea of expelling is the sense that's being used in the word tirosh. You're expelling the
Mhm.
juice from the fruit. So
Mhm.
it's the stuff that's been expelled from the fruit,
Oh,
i.e., new juice, new
got
wine.
it. Thank you.
Wait a second. Did we cover everything there? Oivai, tirosh, she, my holiness. Yep. Okay, good. Eileen, do you want to read the next one?
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yarbe'u, yarbe'u, beshin arim, penu, de, der, ach ha haram
Mhm.
so so so
Mhm. Solu.
u um pame se la sa que u me ben aven
Mhm.
ha har in u nasa al ha har mei.
Mhm. Ha'amim. Very good. And we have a few words here. Well, I don't want to say that yet. Okay. Ivru, ivru. Like pass through, pass through. Bash'arim. Through the gates. Pause. Panu derech ha'am, which is this is a PL verb. You're not just turning to a certain direction, but rather you are clearing way, making way, uh, the way of the people. There's the halfway point at Nach. Solu, solu, hamisila. It appears that this word solu and misila, they both have the same root. Samech lamed lamed, doesn't it? To cast up. Let me look at that real quick. Solu. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm not sure if that's accurate. Oh, salal, to mound up or exalt or possibly to oppose. Okay, so mound up. Let's go with that. And oh, cast up or mound up, misila. So I wonder if it's referring to like the roads which are kind of built up or something. I don't know. And saklu, gather out. Me'even, clear out the stones. Harimu, from the root rum, lift up. Nes, a banner, a standard. Al ha'amim, I guess for or over the people.
Can I give you a modern take on that?
Yeah, what do you have?
Um, the highway was the path through. Okay, so if you look at the Golden Gate, there's two arches, right? Two doorways. So what you do is you enter through the right and you exit through the left. So the highway is the path, and the path is filled with stones. The stones are were placed there by the Muslims so that the Jews cannot walk through there barefoot on the holy ground. So clear the stones, make clear the highway. Um, so anyway, I
The
forget my.
yeah, the gravestones. Yeah.
No, no, I'm talking about pebbles, stones, so you can't walk on the pathway, the highway around through the. Okay, so it goes up the right side of the temple, comes around the back, and then comes down and around the temple. You don't have to enter the temple, but the highway circled the temple. So you enter on the right, you go through the court, you end up in the courtyard and come back around, and you come out the door on the left.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's saying enter back in.
Hmm.
But that pathway, as you know, is closed.
Yes.
So it's like a prophecy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Does someone else want to read? All right, that's
Uh,
fine. I can.
I'll read. Oh, someone else can read.
You're the only one who's volunteered.
Oh, okay, then I'll read. Hina, Hine Adonai, Hish, Hishmiya, El Kitze, Haaretz, Imru, Levat, Zivo, No, Zivon.
Zion.
Zion.
There you go.
Gosh, give me strength. Hine yish'ech ba. Hine seharo ito. Ufe'ulato lefanav.
Very good. Hine Adonai hishmia el ketseh haaretz. Behold, the Lord has caused to hear to the ends of the world or the land. Imru levatzion, command form, imperative, say to the daughter of Zion. Hine yish'ech ba. Behold, your Yesha is coming.
Salvation.
Mm-hmm. What's cool, though, is that this ba could be either a participle, coming, or it could be
Qatar.
Cal 3MS. To those of you who understand, it's kind of cool. Hine yish'ech ba. Behold, your salvation came. Hine scharo. Behold, his reward. Ito is with him. Or if this is a participle, if this is a katal, then it would become was with him. Ufeulato, and his work, lefanav, before him.
So if ba can be a Qatar, that would mean what? Behold, your salvation has come.
Mm-hmm. So if we're referring to like a messianic salvation, then in the time of Yeshua, in the time of Isaiah, you would read it as, behold, your salvation is coming. And then after
Mm-hmm.
Messiah is coming, you read it as, behold, your Messiah came.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, comments or questions? All right. I think we have time for maybe one more. I'm going to have to go soon.
Okay.
Does anyone want to read?
Yeah, I will go.
All right, go ahead, Cheryl.
וקראו להם עם הקודש גאולי אדוני, ולך יקרא דרושה עיר לא נעזבה.
Very good. It's not im, but rather V'kara'u lahem, and they shall call to them Am Hakadosh, the people of holiness. It kind of bugs me when translators turn nouns into adjectives, but whatever. Ge'ulei Adonai, the redeemed ones of the Lord. V'lach yikare, and to you it shall be called, right? Drusha. Doresh is to seek something, like a midrash. So drusha is another call passive participle. You, or rather female, one who is sought. Ir lo ne'ezava. A city that is not nifal. 3FS. And the root azav, that is not left or abandoned or forsaken.
In pausal pronunciation.
Very good.
Yeah.
In causal form. That's why it gets the stress there. Ne'ezav. All right. Well, it's been a long day for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and pack up. Thank you all so much for coming and reading with me. Look forward to seeing you all next time. Until then, lehitraot v'shalom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.